to Good Morning Maine. We're here with Rebecca Collins. She's from Heart of Ellsworth, talking about the annual Cider and Cheese Festival coming up this weekend in Ellsworth. Rebecca, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so it kicks off on Friday. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Absolutely. So this is our 7th annual Down East Cider and Cheese Festival. We're really excited about it. It's a way to celebrate the apple industry in Maine, but also to bring people together and really bring people together around food, around agriculture, around apples. As you said, it starts on Friday.
Yep.
It's going to actually start at the Ellsworth Public Library. There's a cheese making demonstration, family-friendly workshop. It's in the afternoon. They do ask that you register in advance, so you can go to our website. Yep. But it will be a really fun way to kind of learn about how to make cheese. And then in the evening, we are actually having a apple historian give a talk at 5 o'clock p.m. And this will be called Forgotten Farmer. I got it. Okay, Forgotten Fruit, Forgotten Farmer, Down East Maine. Cool. And so Todd Little-Siebold, he's this really renowned apple historian in Down East Maine. And he's going to be giving this really engaging and informative talk about the history of cider making and apples in Down East Maine.
Right.
So that will be, really interesting.
I think maybe it was somebody else, but I believe he came to the Common Ground Fair before as well, which is really cool. I've heard good things. And I love that this is kind of family friendly. It's the cider and cheese festival, but if you're doing a cheese making thing on Friday, that is for everybody.
We wanted to make it a little bit more family friendly this year because it is our main event is going to be on Saturday. And so this is our cider and cheese bazaar. Yep. And so it's a marketplace. And there will be cider vendors and cheese vendors. There will be hard cider, but there's also going to be some juice and some sweet cider, I guess you would call it. So it is family friendly. There's also going to be a baker there, food trucks, an apple identification table. So kind of events or things for everyone. Yeah. And that's our main event. And tickets are on sale right now.
So come hungry and thirsty is what you're saying.
Exactly, yeah.
So is this the type of thing, like if you want a cider, do you get a glass and you can go pick one, or do you get a package deal? How does the pricing versus what you want to try go? You know what I mean?
That's a great question. I think in the past we've done cider tastings before, and so this year we're kind of it's a big year for so many of us. A big week for so many of us, and this year we actually kind of pared it down to make it just a little bit more simple. And so the market, if you get a general admission ticket, you can just go sample and buy cheeses or ciders or whatever you want at the market. For general admission, you get a tasting glass as well, and so you can also go around to the cider and cheese and taste the wares.
You get your fill.
Yes, you get your fill.
Right.
Nothing like apples and cheese, too. They kind of go together.
Really?
You know, one of the things I like about this, too, people have been making cheese and using apples for generations. In the past, you couldn't just go to the supermarket. You had to make it.
Right.
And there seems to be people are coming back to that.
It's true.
There's a thriving cheese-making community around here.
There really is. There's plenty in Hancock County. And for cider making, not to go back to cider, cheese is amazing. Cider is also amazing. They're both amazing. But in cider, we are really excited to have 2 cider makers right in Hancock County. And they're going to be both at our festival. So we have Fogtown.
I didn't know there was 2 cider makers. Sorry, continue. Fogtown.
Fogtown Brewing Company. So they make cider as well as beer. And then we have this year a new cidery in Hancock County, which is called Bon Bon Cider. So it'll be,
Maybe get some tips on how to make your own down the road.
I'm sure,
you know?
Or just buy some of theirs.
Or that
That's
too.
probably what I'll do. All right, looks like we're running out of time. Zabet, can you tell us where people should go to buy tickets or to learn more?
Absolutely. They can go to our website, which is heartofellsworth.org. There are a few events happening on Sunday as well. So if people are interested, go to our website and check out the whole schedule.
Awesome. It's a full weekend.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah, that does sound like it. Zabet, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Of course.